Hey guys, I don't know if you can see me. I'm having a little difficulty. I'm back. I know it's been a long time and a really long time. Like 3 months, I think. But anyways, that's an explanation for another video. I am doing a live reaction of the season finale of Game of Thrones. Sorry, my new family member was messing around with the tripod. She'll probably jump up here when I start screaming or get super excited. Anyways, oh my god, the season finale of Game of Thrones. It's about to start in a few minutes. Super excited. Let's talk a little bit about the season. Oh my god, the Starks are reunited and it feels so good. Like so good. I can't believe it. Like Sansa, Arya, Bran, and of course Jon. And finally Jon met with Dany. And that was really interesting. That was amazing. And the saddest episode ever, I think, was last episode when one of her dragons died. I screamed, I cried. I was all over this. Like, it was just really emotional. I think it was like the saddest moment on Game of Thrones. And I know there's been so many moments that you just scream and shout, but I think last episode was like the worst for almost everybody. For me, it was really like emotional. I cried. I really did cry. Anyways, so the freaking king, the Ice King, I'm gonna call him, turned out to be the third rider. Well, everybody assumes he's the third rider, especially after he turned it was a Draco, I can't remember that dragon's name, into a White Walker. I can't believe that. When his eyes turned blue, I screamed, but I kind of like assumed it was gonna happen. As soon as they said send a raven out, I knew, like, oh my god, if she goes and if she does all this, what if one of the dragons gets killed? And it happened. And then when I saw him going down that lake, I thought, okay, maybe he won't get turned. But then at the end, he did. And I was screaming so loud at that TV. Anyways, it was just really painful. It has been an amazing season. I can't believe it's over today. And I can't believe you have to wait a year to see it. And I'm just really just dreading this season finale. I hope they don't leave us with the cliffhanger. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm so nervous. My palms are sweating. Anyways, I'm just rambling on and on and on. I'm super excited. It should be starting anytime soon, and I am just super excited. Sorry, if you guys want to comment, I don't know, what do you guys predict for the season finale? I don't know. I'm just hoping nobody else dies. Oh, I forgot to mention, what is up with Sansa and Arya? Are they letting Littlefinger take over, or they're being dumb and actually believing everything he's doing, or they're making him believe that they believe everything is, I don't know. I can't even explain it, but like, come on, they're really smart girls and they survived all this time, and now they're like fighting and they're sisters. They shouldn't do that. They're just letting Littlefinger like set doubt in them. I hope they're really smart and they're making him believe that he's getting in their heads and it's not true. But I don't know. I do not know. I hope. I don't know. Anyways, thank you everybody who's joining me, and oh my god, I'm so excited. I know I've said that a million times, and once again, thank you guys for sticking with me. I know it's been a long time, and it's just been a really long summer. I'm just gonna say that. But yeah, thank you so much for not unsubscribing, for watching all my videos, and for being here with me. I love you all, and it's gonna start.
Littlefinger.
She's your sister. Oh, you would never betray your family.
She would if she thought I was going to betray John.
With the faces, I can become someone else. I wonder what it would feel like to be the Lady of Winterfell. All I need to find out is your face.
That was a creepy moment.
Daenerys will win this war. She wants Cersei to bend the knee. You can ask her yourself. She has a more important request. Cersei thinks the army of the dead is nothing but a story. What if we prove her wrong?
I think that was a trap.
To her.
I really do think they set a trap for them, and I blame Bran. I'm gonna mute it for a little bit. I blame Bran because he went and got himself marked by the king, and I think ever since then he's been one step ahead of them, and I just blame him. Anyways, that was the worst part, when his eyes turned blue. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Sorry, I'm just watching it with no sound for a little bit. But no cliffhangers, please, no cliffhangers. And I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm like literally shaking with this excitement. My hands are sweating. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's gonna start right now.
Fetch, my lord.
How many barrels?
500, my lord.
Get 500 more.
Yes, my lord.
enjoy it when they call me my lord.
The thrill will fade.
I actually
If we
like
live
these
that long.
two.
Men without cocks. You wouldn't find me fighting in an army if I had no cock. What's left to fight for? Gold? I spend my life around soldiers. What do you think they spend that gold on?
Family.
Not without a cock, you don't. Maybe it really is all.
Cocks in the end.
Yet your brother has chosen to side with the cockless.
Yes. He's always been a champion of the downtrodden.
Crazy.
I think we're about to be the downtrodden.
How many people live here? A million, give or take.
There's more people than the entire north crammed into that.
Why would anyone want to live that way? There's more work in the city. The brothels are far superior.
Why isn't she with them?
I'm afraid I don't know, Your Grace. No one has seen her.
And the rest of them,
They're on their way to the Dragon Pit now.
including our brother?
Yes, Your Grace.
If anything goes wrong, kill the silver-haired bitch first. Then our brother, then the bastard who calls himself king. The rest of them you can kill in any order you see fit. Come, Cersei. It's time for us to meet our guests.
Why did they build it?
Dragons don't understand the difference between what is theirs and what isn't. Land, livestock, children. Letting them roam free around the city was a problem.
I imagine it was a sad joke at the end. An entire arena for a few sickly creatures smaller than dogs. But in the beginning, when it was home to Valerian the Dread, it must have been the most dangerous place in the world. Maybe it still is.
Welcome, my lords. Your friends arrived before you did. I've been sent to escort you all to the meeting.
Pleasant surprise in an unpleasant situation.
I never thought I'd see you again, my lord.
Supporting the enemy, no less.
Hard to blame you.
Cersei will, anyway.
glad you're alive.
Come on. You can suck his magic cock later. What's in there?
Fuck off.
Thought you were dead.
Not yet. You came pretty close.
I was only trying to protect her.
You and me both.
She's alive. Are you?
Where?
Winterfell?
Who's protecting her if you're here?
The only one that needs protecting is the one that gets in her way.
It won't be me.
Here we are, the heroes of Blackwater Bay. Strange place for a reunion.
It is, my lord.
Don't think I'm anyone's lord anymore, Podrick. Save the titles for Sir Braun of the Blackwater.
I'm sure your new queen will be happy to restore yours if she ends up on the throne.
Been thinking about our new queen? Perhaps you've been reconsidering your allegiances. Remember my offer. Whatever they're paying you, I'll pay double.
And that would be double what now, exactly? Don't you worry about me. I'm doing all right. Looking after myself.
Are you? Helping me to arrange this meeting wasn't exactly looking after yourself, was it? You put yourself at risk.
I put yourself at risk. Important difference. It's your head Queen Cersei's offered a bag of gold for us, not mine. Now, thanks to me, she's got 2 traitors' heads coming right through her door. She can lock them both off as soon as she gets tired of the clever words that pour out their piles. All thanks to Sir Braun of the fucking Blackwater. If that's not looking after myself, I don't know what is.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Anyone touches it, I'll kill you first.
Let's you and me go have a drink while the fancy folks talk.
I left this shit city because I didn't want to die in it. Am I gonna die in this shit city?
I know.
You might. This is all your idea. Seems every bad idea has some banister cunt behind it. And some Clegane cunt to help them see it through. fucking uglier than I am now. What do they do to you? Doesn't matter. It's not how it ends for you, brother. You know who's coming for you. You've always known.
Where is she?
She'll be here soon.
Didn't travel with you.
No.
Oh, there she is. Woo.
We've been here for some time. My apologies.
We are all facing a unique...
Leon! I have your sister. If you don't submit to me here now, I'll kill her.
What the
I think we ought to begin with larger concerns.
Then why are you talking? We're the smallest concern here.
Remember when we discussed dwarf jokes?
His wasn't even good.
He explained it at the end, never explained it, always ruins it.
We don't even let your kind live in the Iron Islands, you know. We kill you at birth. And have the mercy for the parents.
Perhaps you ought to sit down.
Why?
Sit down or leave.
We are a group of people who do not like one another. As this recent demonstration has shown, we have suffered at each other's hands. We have lost people we love at each other's hands. If all we wanted was more of the same, there would be no need for this gathering. We are entirely capable of waging war against each other without meeting face to face.
So instead we should settle our differences and live together in harmony for the rest of our days.
We all know that will never happen.
Then why are we here?
This isn't about living in harmony. It's just about living. The same thing is coming for all of us. A general you can't negotiate with, an army that doesn't leave corpses behind on the battlefield. Lord Tyrion tells me 1 million people live in this city. They're about to become 1 million more soldiers in the army of the dead.
I imagine for most of them it would be an improvement.
This is serious. I wouldn't be here if it weren't.
I don't think it's serious at all. I think it's another bad joke. If my brother Jamie has informed me correctly, you're asking me for a truce.
Yes. That's all.
That's all. Pull back my armies and stand down while you go on your monster hunt. Or while you solidify and expand your position. Hard for me to know which it is, with my armies pulled back. Until you return and march on my capital with 4 times the men.
Your capital will be safe until the Northern Thresh is dealt with. You have my word.
The word of a would-be usurper.
There is no conversation that will erase the last 50 years. We have something to show you.
Didn't die?
Destroy them by burning them. And we can destroy them with dragon glass. If we don't win this fight, then that is the fate of every person in the world. There is only one war that matters. The Great War. And it is here.
I didn't believe it until I saw them. I saw them all.
How many?
100,000 at least.
They swim.
No.
Good.
He's gonna.
I'm taking the Iron Fleet back to the Iron Islands.
What are you talking
about? I
I've been
knew
around
it.
the world. I've seen everything, things you couldn't imagine, and this is the only thing I've ever seen that terrifies me. I'm going back to my island. You should go back to yours. When winter's over, will be the only ones left alive.
Oh, what a coward.
He's right to be afraid, and a coward to run. If those things come for us, there'll be no kingdoms to rule. Everything we suffered would have been for nothing. Everything we lost would have been for nothing. The crown accepts your truce.
What? I didn't think she was gonna.
Until the dead are defeated, they are the true enemy.
That's crazy.
In return, the king in the north will extend this truce. He will remain in the north where he belongs. He will not take up arms against the Lannisters. He will not choose sides.
Just the king in the north? Not me.
I would never ask it of you. You would never agree to it, and if you did, I would trust you even less than I do now. I ask it only of Ned Stark's son. I know Ned Stark's son will be true to his word.
I am true to my word. Or I try to be. That is why I cannot give you what you ask. I cannot serve two queens. And I've already pledged myself to Queen Daenerys of House Targaryen.
Then there is nothing left to discuss. The dead will come north first. Enjoy dealing with them. We will deal with whatever is left of you.
Oh my god.
Sir Jamie.
It's good to see you. I imagine the next time we cross the battlefield.
We both saw what just happened. We both saw that thing.
Yes, and I'm not looking forward to seeing more of them. So I'm loyal to the Queen, and you're loyal to sons and adult brothers.
Oh, fuck loyalty.
Fuck loyalty.
This goes beyond houses and honour and oaths. Talk to the Queen.
Tell her what?
Oh.
I wish I hadn't done that.
I'm grateful for your loyalty. But my dragon died so that we could be here.
I know, seriously.
If it's all for nothing, then he died for nothing.
I know. I'm pleased you bent the knee to our queen. I would have advised it, had you asked. But have you ever considered learning how to lie every now and then? Just a bit?
I'm not going to swear an oath I can't uphold. Talk about my father if you want. Tell me that's the attitude that got him killed. But when enough people make false promises, words stop meaning anything. Then there are no more answers, only better and better lies. And lies won't help us in this fight.
That is indeed a problem. The more immediate problem is that we're fucked.
Any ideas as to how we might change that state of affairs?
Only one. Everyone stays here. And I go and talk to my sister.
I didn't come all this way to have my hand murdered.
I don't want Cersei to murder me either. I could have stayed in my cell and saved a great deal of trouble.
I did this. I should go.
She'll definitely murder you. I go see my sister alone. We all go home, and we're right back where we started. spoke with her?
At her, until she kicked me out. She thinks I was an idiot to trust you. A lot of people seem to think that, actually.
I'm about to step into a room with the most murderous woman in the world, who's already tried to kill me twice. That I know of. Who's an idiot?
I suppose we should say goodbye. One idiot to another.
He's so creepy.
I shouldn't be surprised. I suppose she's your kind of woman. A foreign whore who doesn't know her place.
In foreign whore, you can't abduct, beat, or intimidate. That must be difficult for you.
So you bring her here with her pet northerner whom you've convinced to bow down before her.
I didn't know
and now
about
you've
that.
got both working towards the same goal. The goal you've worked towards your entire life.
Cersei, I didn't
The
know.
destruction of this family.
I am the one preventing that from happening. Daenerys didn't want to debate and negotiate. She didn't want to bring you words. She wanted to bring you fire and blood until I advised her otherwise. I don't want to destroy our family. I never have.
You killed our father.
After he sentenced me to death for a crime I didn't commit, yes, I killed him. Hate me for it if you want. I hate myself for it, in spite of what he was, in spite of what he did to me.
Oh, poor little man. Your papa was mean to you. Do you have any idea what you did when you fired that crossbow? You left us open. You laid us bare for the vultures, and the vultures came and tore us apart. You may not have killed Joffrey, but you killed Marcella, you killed Tommen. No one would have touched them if father was here. No one would have dared.
I've never been more sorry about anything.
I will not hear it, not from you. I will not hear it!
It was her fault.
All right. You love your family, and I have destroyed it. I will always be a threat. So put an end to me. If it weren't for me, you'd have a mother. If it weren't for me, you'd have a father. If it weren't for me, you'd have 2 beautiful children. I've thought about killing you more times than I can count. Do it! Say the word.
Oh, I thought she was gonna do it.
I am more sorry about the children than you could ever know.
I will not.
I don't care. I love them. You know I did. You know it in your heart if there's anything left of it.
Doesn't matter. Your love doesn't matter. Your feelings don't matter. I don't care why you did what you did. I only care what it cost us. It cost us our future.
If
If there's no future, then why are we here? Why did you allow me to come?
Not to help my enemies collaborate in my destruction.
Yes, no, not what you hoped for, but you must have hoped for something.
What did you hope for? To make Jon Snow submit to your queen?
Not like this.
But eventually you want everyone to bend the knee to her?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think she will make the world a better place.
You said she'd destroy King's Landing.
She knows herself. She chose an advisor who would check her worst impulses instead of feeding them. That's the difference between you.
I don't care about checking my worst impulses. I don't care about making the world a better place. Hang the world. That thing you dragged here. I know what it is. I know what it means. And when it came at me, I didn't think about the world, not at all. As soon as it opened its mouth, the world disappeared for me, right down its black throat. All I could think about was keeping those gnashing teeth away from the ones who matter most, away from my family. Maybe your own Greyjoy had the right idea. Get on a boat. Take those who matter.
You're pregnant.
No one's less happy about this than I am.
I know. I respect what you did. Wish you hadn't done it, but I respect it. This place was the beginning of the end for my family. Saldrizes Buzdarius Costaur. A dragon is not a slave. They were terrifying. Extraordinary. They filled people with wonder and awe, and we locked them in here. They wasted away. They grew small. And we grew small as well. We weren't extraordinary without them. We were just like everyone else.
You're not like everyone else. And your family hasn't seen its end. You're still here.
I can't have children.
Who told you that?
The witch who murdered my husband.
Has it occurred to you she might not have been a reliable source of information?
You were right from the beginning. If I trusted you, everything would be different.
So what now?
I can't forget what I saw north of the wall. And I can't pretend that Cersei won't take back half the country the moment I march north.
It appears Tyrion's assessment was correct. We're fucked.
He convinced her?
My armies will not stand down. I will not pull them back to the capital. I will march them north to fight alongside you in the Great War.
Oh my god.
The darkness is coming for us all.
Oh my god.
We'll face it together. And when the Great War is over, perhaps you'll remember I chose to help. With no promises or assurances from any of you.
Oh my god.
I expect not. Call our banners. All of them.
It's not easy for ravens to fly in these storms. Perhaps John tried to send word earlier.
No. This is the way he is, the way he's always been. Never asked for my opinion, why would he start now?
I can't believe he'd surrender the Northern Crown without consulting you.
This is his writing, his signature. He pledged to fight for Daenerys Targaryen. He's bent the knee.
I've heard gossip. The Dragon Queen. It's quite beautiful.
What does that have to do with anything?
Jon is young and unmarried. Daenerys is young and unmarried.
You think he wants to marry her?
An alliance makes sense.
If they only knew.
Together they'd be difficult to defeat. He was named King of the North. He can be unnamed.
Even if I wanted to, Arya would never go along. She always loved Jon far more than she ever loved me, and she'd kill anyone who betrayed her family.
You're family too. Would Arya really murder her own sister?
Do you know what she is now? Do you know what the faceless men are?
Only by reputation. They worship the god of death, I believe. I never trust godly men.
They're killers. And Arya was one of them. What do you think she's after?
She's your sister. You know her far better than I ever could. Sometimes, when I try to understand a person's motives, I play a little game. I assume the worst. What's the worst reason they could possibly have for saying what they say and doing what they do? Then I ask myself, how well does that reason explain what they say and what they do? So tell me, what's the worst thing she could want?
She could want me dead. Because she thinks I wronged my family.
Why did you come to Winterfell?
To kill me. For marrying our enemies and betraying my family.
Why did she unearth the letter Cersei made you write?
To provide proof of my betrayals. To provide justification after she murders me.
And after she murders you, what does she become?
Oh my god, this man.
Lady of Winterfell.
Oh my god. He's like the puppet master.
If we have the Dothraki ride hard on the King's Road, they'll arrive at Winterfell within the fortnight.
And the Unsullied?
We can sail with them to White Harbor, meet the Dothraki here on the King's Road, then ride together to Winterfell.
Perhaps you should fly to Winterfell, Your Grace. You have many enemies in the north. Thousands fell fighting your father. All it takes is one angry man with a crossbow. He'll see your silver hair on the King's Road and know that one well-placed bolt will make him a hero. The man who killed the Conqueror.
It's your decision, Your Grace. But if we're going to be allies in this war, it's important for the Northerners to see us as allies. If we sail to White Harbor together, I think it sends a better message.
I've not come to conquer the North. I'm coming to save the North. We sail together.
John, could I speak with you?
I hate him.
What you did in King's Landing. What you said. You could have lied to Cersei about bending the knee to Daenerys. You risked everything to tell an enemy the truth.
We went down there to make peace. And it seems to me we need to be honest with each other if we're going to fight together.
You've always known what was right. Even when we were all young and stupid, you always knew. Every step you take, it's always the right step.
It's not. It may seem that way from the outside, but I promise you, it's not true. I've done plenty of things that I regret.
How compared to me, you haven't?
No. Not compared to you.
Wanted to do the right thing. Be the right kind of person, but never knew what that meant.
It's always seemed like that. Like there was an impossible choice I had to make. Stark or Greyjoy.
Our father was more of a father to you than yours ever was.
He was.
And you betrayed him. Betrayed his memory. I did. You never lost him. He's a part of you. Just like he's a part of me.
From the things I've done.
It's not my place to forgive you for all of it. But what I can forgive, I do.
Yeah.
You don't need to choose. You're a Greyjoy. And you're a Stark.
When I was Ramsay's prisoner, Yara tried to save me. She's the only one who tried to save me. She needs me now.
So why are you still talking to me?
Load up, lads. Go on. Tide's coming in.
All of us chose to follow Yara. We left the Iron Islands for Yara. She would never leave one of us behind.
We're not leaving her behind.
Your sister's dead.
She's not dead.
She's dead. Even if Euron hasn't cut her throat yet, she's dead.
She's our queen.
She's your sister, and you left her to die.
I did. I ran from my uncle. I was a coward.
So why fuck's name should we listen to you? They say the dead can't swim. We're gonna sail east, find a nice quiet island, kill all the men, and take their wives for ourselves.
We're done with all that.
Who says we are?
Yara did. She made a pledge. We're going to find her. We're going to set her free.
Run away, little Theon. It's what you do best.
Can you fight?
Stay down, or I'll kill you. I said stay down, or I'll kill you. Not for me. For Yara!
Have my sister brought to the Great Hall.
What is she doing? Seriously. She's getting played.
Are you sure you want to do this?
It's not what I want. It's what honor demands.
And what does honor demand?
That I defend my family from those who would harm us. That I defend the North from those who would betray us.
All right then. Get on with it.
You stand accused of murder. You stand accused of treason. How do you answer these charges? Lord Baelish.
Yes. Oh my god, yes. Ah, they played him. I thought she was getting played, but no. They turned it around.
My sister asked you a question.
Lady Sansa, forgive me. I'm a bit confused.
Which charges confuse you? Let's start with the simplest one. You murdered our aunt, Lysa Arryn. You pushed her through the moon door and watched her fall. Do you deny it?
I did it to protect you.
You did it to take power in the Vale. Earlier, you conspired to murder John Arryn. You gave Lysa tears of Lys to poison him. Do you deny it?
Whatever your aunt might have told you, she was a troubled woman. She imagined enemies everywhere.
You had Aunt Lysa send a letter to our parents telling them it was the Lannisters who murdered John Arryn, when really it was you. The conflict between the Starks and the Lannisters, it was you who started it. Do you deny it?
I know of no such letter.
You conspired with Cersei Lannister and Joffrey Baratheon to betray our father, Ned Stark. Thanks to your treachery, he was imprisoned and later executed on false charges of treason. Do you deny it?
I deny it. None of you were there to see what happened. None of you knows the truth.
You held a knife to his throat. You said, I did warn you not to trust me.
You told our mother this knife belonged to Tyrion Lannister. But that was another one of your lies. It was yours.
Thank you, Sansa. I have known you since you were a girl. I've protected you.
Protected me? By selling me to the Boltons?
If we could speak alone, I can explain everything.
Sometimes when I'm trying to understand a person's motives, I play a little game. I assume the worst. What's the worst reason you have for turning me against my sister? That's what you do, isn't it? That's what you've always done. Turn family against family, turn sister against sister. That's what you did to our mother and Aunt Lysa, and that's what you tried to do to us.
Sansa, please.
I'm a slow learner. It's true. But I learn.
Give me a chance to defend myself. I deserve that. I am Lord Protector of the Vale, and I command you to escort me safely back to the Eyrie.
I think not.
I finally caught up to him.
I beg you. I loved your mother since the time I was a boy.
And yet you betrayed her.
I loved you. More than anyone.
And yet you betrayed me. When you brought me back to Winterfell, you told me there's no justice in the world, not unless we make it. Thank you for all your many lessons, Lord Baelish. I will never forget them.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh, she is smarter than I thought she was. Thank you.
Our men in King's Landing will march north in 3 days' time.
It'll take us a fortnight just to gather supplies for the train.
We don't have a fortnight. If the North falls, we fall. 3 days. The remaining forces in the Westerlands will take the river road east. We'll meet at Lord Harway's town and march together to Winterfell.
So, Jamie.
Your Grace.
My lords, I need a moment with my brother. What are you doing?
Preparing the expedition north.
Expedition north. I always knew you were the stupidest Lannister. The Starks and Targaryens have united against us, and you want to fight alongside them. Are you a traitor?
You pledged our forces to fight our common
I'll
enemy.
say whatever I need to say to ensure the survival of our house. You expect me to trust the man who murdered our father? You expect me to command our troops to fight beside foreign scum? To fight for the Dragon Queen?
You saw it with your own eyes. You saw a dead man trying to kill us.
And I saw it burn. If dragons can't stop them, if Dothraki and Unsullied and Northmen can't stop them, how will our armies make a difference?
This isn't about noble houses. This is about the living and the dead.
And I intend to stay amongst the living. Let the Stark boy and his new queen defend the North. We stay here where we've always been.
I made a promise.
Our child will rule Westeros.
Our child will never be born if the dead come south.
The monsters are real. The White Walkers, the dragons, the Dothraki screamers, all the frightening stories we heard when we were young, they're all real, so be it. Let the monsters kill each other. And while they battle in the north, we take back the lands that belong to us.
And then what?
And then we rule.
When the fighting in the north is over, someone wins. You understand that, don't you? If the dead win, they march south and kill us all. If the living win, and we've betrayed them, they march south and kill us all.
The Targaryens and the Starks already want to kill us all. Most of them will die in the
I faced them in the field. We can't beat them. We can't beat their dragons.
How many dragons did you see at the pit?
2.
What happened to the third?
For all we know, it's guarding a fleet.
She came here with her dragons and her Dothraki and her Unsullied. She came here to show us all her power. No, something happened. The dragons are vulnerable.
We can't beat the Dothraki. We don't have the numbers. We don't have the support of the other houses.
No, we have something better. We have the Iron Bank. You should have listened more when Father spoke about the importance of gold. Oh, I know it's boring for you. You just wanted to hunt and ride and fight. But I listened, I learned. Highgarden brought us the most powerful army in Essos. The Golden Company. 20,000 men, horses, elephants, I believe.
The Golden Company is not here. They're in Essos. How is a mercenary company in Essos going to help us?
Do you really think Euron Greyjoy turned tail and sailed back to the Iron Islands? Do you think he abandoned the chance to marry the Queen? No one walks away from me. He's sailing with his fleet to Essos. He's going to ferry the Golden Company back here to help us win the war for Westeros.
You plotted with Euron Greyjoy without telling me the command of your armies.
And you conspired with Tyrion, the man who murdered our father, without telling me, your queen.
I didn't conspire.
You met with him in secret without my consent. You planned to promote my enemy's interests. That is the definition of conspiracy.
I pledged to ride north. I intend to honor that pledge.
And that would be treason.
Treason?
Disobeying your queen's command, fighting with her enemies. What would you call it?
Oh my god.
Doesn't matter what I'd call it.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
I told you no one walks away from me.
Are you going to order him to kill me? I'm the only one you have left. Our children are gone. Our father is gone. It's just me and you now.
There's one more yet to come.
Oh my gosh, Cynthia.
Give the order then.
What the? No.
I don't believe you.
is dead.
Come in. Samuel Tarley.
I wasn't sure if you'd remember me.
I remember everything.
I think Ran is annoying.
You helped us get beyond the wall. You're a good man.
Oh, thank you, but I'm not sure that I am. What happened to you beyond the wall?
I became the three-eyed raven.
Oh? I don't know what that means.
Nobody does.
I can see things that happened in the past. I can see things happening now. All over the world. Why did you come to Winterfell?
Jon's the one to lead the fight against the dead. I know he is. But he can't do it alone. So I've come here to help him.
He's on his way back to Winterfell. With Daenerys Targaryen.
He saw this in a vision.
No.
He needs to know the truth.
Truth about what?
About himself. No one knows. No one but me.
Oh my god, just
Jon isn't really my father's son. He's the son of Rhaegar Targaryen and my aunt Lyanna Stark. He was born in a tower in Dorne. His last name isn't really Snow. It's Sand.
He's not.
Dornish bastards are named Sand.
At the Citadel, I transcribed a High Septon's diary. He annulled Rhaegar's marriage to Alia. He wed Rhaegar and Lyanna in a secret ceremony.
Are you certain?
It's what the High Septon wrote in his private diary. I don't know why he'd lie.
So it's so dark in
Is
here.
this something you can see?
Father, smith, warrior. Mother, maiden.
Oh my god. Finally.
I am hers, and she is mine. From this day until the end of my days.
Robert's rebellion was built on a lie. Rhaegar didn't kidnap my aunt or rape her.
No, I'm not.
He loved her. And she loved him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Boy, brother and sister. Yeah?
John. John's real name.
It's Echo Targaryen.
Oh my god.
You have to protect him. Promise me, Ned.
Oh my god. And a nephew, everybody.
He's never been a bastard. He's the heir to the Iron Throne.
Well, we kind of knew this.
He needs to know. We need to tell him.
So crazy.
Are you all right?
It's just strange. In his own horrible way, I believe he loved me.
You did the right thing.
You did it.
I'm just the executioner. You pass the sentence. You're the Lady of Winterfell.
Does that bother you?
I was never going to be as good a lady as you. So I had to be something else. I never could have survived what you survived.
You would have. You're the strongest person I know.
I believe that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Well, don't get used to it. Still very strange and annoying.
In winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another.
Father. And the snows fall and the white winds blow. The lone wolf dies, but the pack survives.
I miss him.
Me too.
Seriously, what is he doing now? They're close to the wall, so.
It's a long way down.
Yeah. Crows keep telling me I'll get used to it.
Oh, they reached the wall, everybody. Oh my god. Oh. And you know he's gonna be like ice breathing dragon. He can't be fire breathing anymore. Right? Sorry. Okay, Google, turn on the lamps.
You got it. Turning 3 lights on.
Ah! You guys, what the hell? Cliffhanger. Ah! Why? At least Bran did a good thing and told somebody else what he knows, because other than him, nobody else knows until now. So I'm happy about that. But now we have to wait a whole year to see the conclusion of this episode. And then not only that, but that means the dragons are gonna fight each other. I think that's like the saddest part ever. I'm crying, you guys. In that freaking wall, like, I did not stand a chance. 1 year, you guys. I can't believe it. But anyways, what do you think's gonna happen next season? I don't know. Leave your comments below. Oh my god, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this with me. And please subscribe if you like this video. And if you want to see anything like it, give this video a thumbs up. Bye.